Ta-da! Ça y est, c'est parti!
Allez,
C'est parti. Amen.
c'est parti.
Hmm. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, va falloir que j'ai le replay. Attends, une seconde. Voilà. Sinon, je me revois en replay. Alors, faut que je switch back to English.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome, welcome, welcome to anyone joining this live, either now or in the replays. I feel so much gratitude for this meeting and for these two beautiful souls that are joining me on the who are also very strongly on the Magdalene path. And if you have seen my little videos on Instagram announcing this, you would know that this channeled healing was kind of inspired by me thinking back to the Magdalene Cave, Mary Magdalene Cave near Marseille, which is where all three of us went together last year in the summer solstice in France. And phew, it's one of the most activating experiences I've had in my life, I think. So many insights, messages, past life memories, and from my understanding, it's been a similar experience for you too. So before I ask you guys, because I would actually love to hear about if there is something you would like to share, but I'll introduce everyone first. So my name is Kat Jessen, and I have with me the beautiful Isabelle and Romain, who are joining us live from the south of France. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining me on this call. It's an absolute honor and pleasure. And yeah, so the intention for this call is really to do, because as much as my experience was amazing at the cave, I know other people who kind of just broke into tears going into that place. And I've also experienced other sacred sites where there were some really murky energies and I didn't feel like staying there at all. So I know that people go there, bring in their own intentions, and of course, there's a lot of history and trauma in connection to the timelines and past lives connected to being on this path, be it the healing path, be it any kind of path, or even the witches being burnt, where we have so strongly felt called to be in better connection with nature and stand in our truth, speak our truth, and then be oppressed for it. So the inspiration for this healing and clearing is really to clear both the sacred sites connected to the rose lineage, also the ley lines that connect them, but also for ourselves, our own lifetimes and timelines connected to these energies and any trauma that may have arisen from that. So, Isabelle and Romain, welcome, welcome, welcome. Is there anything you would like to share, first of all, about yourselves and what you're doing? Because I know that you've been very strongly on the Magdalene path for several years at least. And is there anything you'd like to share also about your connection or experience to be the Magdalene Cave or other sacred sites connected to the lineage?
Yes, thank you. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Very, very, very happy to be here in this golden circle of light in unity with all of you in sacred space. So, yes, so we were really, really touched by the cave, of course. And personally, I think it's a place where we can really feel it's beautiful, but also we can feel the suffering part of Mary Magdalene's life. And so, yes, I totally get it when you're saying that some people are crying or are really, touched deeply. But it's also, of course, a magical place, very powerful place, and the memories with you are amazing. And so we are very honored to be with you tonight. Thank you, Kat.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
Oh, it's such a pleasure. It's such a pleasure anytime to connect with you guys, but to be doing this event together, it's just like,
Absolutely.
and yeah, that day at the cave was very magic. I mean, we also got to go to the Kamar together the following day, but yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it's definitely felt like magic past life connections that just feel so easy and so peaceful, and that's a gem actually. I've
Yes.
experienced so many different kinds of connections in this life, but yeah, this definitely feels divine.
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing this tonight.
Yes.
Thank
morning.
you. Or morning for me in Australia. We're kind of opening the portal, the 1111 portal in Australia, because we're so much further ahead. But in a way, it feels like originally it was intended to do this at 1111, but in a way it feels like, well, actually it's good to do the clearing before the magic hour of 1111, and then at 1111 we can really go in and ground those new intentions more, because that really I've received, it's interesting, I'd never heard of Mother Magdala, but in May this year I started receiving messages connected to Mother Magdala, which is like the matriarch of all the Magdalens basically, or some call them Magdalas anyway. And it's so much like recently I had a channeling that was directly connected to her, and it's so much about showing the light and showing what else is possible in this reality. And that feels so connected to what I felt as a kid already. I'm like, what are people doing? What is going on in this world? I just always knew so strongly internally that there is a different way of doing life, of doing connections, of how we relate to each other. And yeah, so Mother Magdala definitely feels like, especially of course in times where it is a little bit challenging, that more people on that path kind of come to remind others of what is possible. So getting goosebumps just talking about it.
Yes, exactly. Beautiful.
Yeah. And Romain, did you want to share anything before we kind of start diving in, or?
I'm just happy a man can be in, so we can
Yes.
also sustain and support. And no, I'm also on the Magdalene path in somehow. So connected to Jesus, more to the divine masculine, but it's like they have to go together. This is part of our project with Isabel. We are building some strong foundations in our couple, in also our our spiritual project, doing energy healings and sacred circles around merging the polarities. So we are just very happy to be part of this together, and to sustain, support, and yes, and be able to balance the energies in this mostly feminine side of the spiritual awakening. So very happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I really love the fact that you are here and as a masculine, because yes, there's been a lot of resurgence of the divine feminine, and it is so important because the feminine hasn't been recognized, but ultimately it's also coming back to the divine feminine and the divine masculine and the balance of that within. So while it's been a path that's been very dominated, feels like the wrong word, but it's been very much focused on women. I feel like it's so important and so beautiful actually to see men who are also on this path and who have the same kind of dedication to reclaiming our divine, our divinity, reclaiming the balance between masculine and feminine, and who really feel so passionate also about creating a better world for all of us. So I'm super grateful that you are here on the call. I know there was a bit of hesitation at the beginning, so I really love that you're here as well. And I think it's a beautiful example actually to all the men out there who do feel maybe called to the path, but then feel like, oh, well, it's the divine feminine, so maybe not for me, but actually it is. I think it's for absolutely all of us. So thank you for being a beautiful example of that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. You're so welcome. We will be really happy to share with you some prayers, or maybe the rosary we will see, because it's one of the strongest expression of the divine feminine, and in Aramaic. So yes, well, whatever, we are very happy to do that with you.
Thank you. So I was thinking actually maybe we could start now with a protection prayer that I know you guys have brought. So Isabelle and Romain have done like specific trainings where they also learnt Aramaic prayers specifically connected to Mary Magdalene and Yeshua. Is that right? Or is there also like Mother Mary and Mother Anna?
Well, it's all the light beings of the of this light,
the Christ lineage, or
Christ
or Rose lineage. I feel like they're so interconnected. I'm not sure that they're any different.
Venus lineage, it's also right. So yeah,
exactly
the same.
We also call them the light beings of the Rosa Mystica, because
yes.
And by the way, I will share the screen with the little prayer, so anybody can also read with us.
It's a protection prayer.
Yeah. So we will start with that, and then I'll go into, like, I might go back just because I'm so used to going in channelings by pulling those energies in, and then start the journey. And it's starting to rain, so hopefully the internet won't have any issues, but we'll put some prayers on the internet connection to work super smoothly the whole way through.
So can you see the prayer? Okay.
So we will just do that 3 times.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
Yamini Michael, Smoli Gabriel, Milifanai Uriel, Miakrodai Raphael, Va al Roshi Shekinah, Va Balevi Yeshua, Va Balevi Miriam. Amen.
Beshem Adonai.
Yami Beshem Adonai, Miyami Mikael, Smoli Gabriel, Milifana Uriel, Miakrodai Raphael, Balevi.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I felt that strongly.
We didn't put the translation, but just in a few words, the first 4 sentences are about the archangels. Archangel on the right, on the left, in front of me and behind me. Then it is the Shekinah above my head. Shekinah
is Shakti.
And the last 2 sentences are Yeshua and Miriam in my heart.
Beautiful. Do you mind actually, just because the voice kind of tuned out over the music, I think was just drowned out your soft voice, Isabelle. Do you mind if we do it one more time, and then I'll go straight into taking people through meditation, into the channeling and healing, if that's okay?
I read it one more time, right?
Yes, just a little bit louder than the music.
Sure.
Well, together was perfect, actually. Yeah.
Okay, so I go ahead. Okay. Beshem Adonai, mi ameni Mikael, u mi smoli Gabriel, u mi lifanai Uriel, u mi ancora Rafael, Shishekina, Shua.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so anyone joining us here now or on the replay, inviting you all to put a hand on your heart and connect to your heart space. Just becoming aware of your own body, of your own sensations in your body and in your heart space. Taking a few deeper breaths to really settle into the moment. Maybe visualizing some roots coming out of your feet, going into the ground, deep, deep down into Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, to help anchor the energies of the work we will do today and keep us connected to the physical world while we explore the ethers and bring in the divine. Thank you, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Yeshua, the divine archangels, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel, for protecting our energies, our energetic space, and this whole healing session. Thanking the Ascended Masters, including Francis of Assisi, the divine violet light wants to come through and help the clearing process. So inviting you to have one or both hands open in a receptive position to receive the healing energies. And also through your crown chakra, the top of your head, inviting the Christ lineage, the Rose lineage, Mother Magdala, inviting in your higher self, your own divine genome, your own Christ light, your own high priestess Magdala essence to come in and anchor into your own body, into every cell and atom within your divine sovereign human body temple and being. Grounded into Sophia Gaia, Mother Earth. So inviting the divine essence that you are to fully come in and anchor into your body and being, energetic space, and grounding that into the earth through the roots, coming down from your feet and going into the earth. See how deep you can take those roots, connecting them all the way to the center of the earth, or to the heart space of Mother Gaia. And maybe feel how much more grounded and connected to your own body and the earth you are in that process. Just going to put a little background music at the same time and calling in Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene now to see if they have any messages or guidance they would like to share at this point. Oh, hello, sweet dear one. We are so blessed to be in your presence today and rejoice at the ability to help clear and cleanse the ancient traumas and your paths today, as well as anchor in the new earth frequency, the golden age we are helping you all to bring in. Please remember that every single one of you have an important role to play in this journey. Every single one of you came here with a purpose, came here with a calling, and came here with a knowing that you are here for a bigger reason, a bigger purpose. And the more you embody this journey of yours, the more you are true to yourselves, the more you align to what you feel truly, authentically called to, the more you help shift this planet and the societies therein to new frequencies and to higher realities. Realities where people live in harmony with each other, where people love themselves, take care of themselves and each other. And altogether a reality that is caring, kind, loving to yourselves and others, creating a strong foundation of love, community, joy, and celebration, and true authenticity of the divinity that you are throughout this whole planet, living in alignment and perfect balance and symbiosis with the planet and the animals living on it. And this alignment, this inner alignment, more than anything, once attained, brings such joy and opens the heart so wide, so much wider than you can possibly imagine. This is the true path of happiness. This is the true calling for this earth, for us to be rejoicing and loving and embracing, loving, being absolutely everything that you are at your most authentic core and divine essence. There has been so much programming where your bodies have been considered to be in sin, and that has created so many distortions, so many false beliefs, limiting ideas, where no matter what you do, you feel you are in the wrong. And it is time, my friends, to purge this out of our systems, out of our bodies, and out of this reality. For it has never been real. It has never been true, but has simply been an idea that has been imposed, and the fear of which has created so many distortions. So, my friends, are we ready to begin? Are we ready to begin this healing journey? Maybe just notice within yourself what your reaction to that question is. Are you ready to begin? And claim the answer for yourself within yourself. Oh, taking a deep, deep breath. Anchoring back into your body, into your feet. Making sure you are 100% present in this divine, sovereign, human body and being that you are living in. For they are both divine. It is not just your higher self or your highest essence that is divine. It is every single particle of your being, of your body, of your humanity. Yes, even those challenging emotions, they are all divine and in perfect alignment with where you are and where you need to be. So let's start by releasing the shame that we may have connected to emotions we have felt and maybe not felt allowed to have. In fact, let's start by creating and visualizing a big pot in front of our feet that are gonna hold everything you wish to release today. So imagine like a big urn in front of your feet where you can pour everything that you want to release today into it. So let's start with the shame for who we felt we should be, didn't feel adequate to be, didn't feel allowed to be, didn't feel accepted to be. Pouring it all into that big urn in front of you. And while I will be guiding this, everyone has slightly different stories. So anything that you feel you need to add to this, anything you feel inspired to say out loud for yourself, feel free to add it into the urn in front of you. Any words, any beliefs, any thoughts, any experiences, it can all go into that urn. And you can increase the size of the urn at will if needed. For we are the Magdalenes and already know intuitively, energetically how to do this work. So if you receive guidance throughout this meditation, please take it on board and incorporate it into your own ceremony, for this is for you. Maybe there are sounds that want to come out, deep breaths as we release today. So inviting you to do so as needed. Eya namalayeta eya toko owa tata eya la 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 yeta yoto lo 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 eya tayaka awa ho. Energy speak or light language helps move these energies. So again, if you feel called to channel sound, you are so free and welcome to do this. Ya na 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 le ya to yoko o wa ta la 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 le yete ya to o wa la 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 le yete ya ta ka o wa ya ta 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 hi ya no ma la yete I ya la 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 yete a ya kata o. It helps us move out of the thinking brain too and connect more to the subconscious, to the intuitive, the non-thinking part of us. Intuitive. Looking up some of those stagnant energies with sound. Hey, la 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 la, yeah, 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 yo, wah, yeah, yeah, la la la, yeah, whoa. Pulling in all those fears, feelings, emotions, thoughts, beliefs, limiting beliefs that are ready to be cleared, constantly streaming them into the urn in front of you. And now let's imagine that the bottom of the urn has a root. It almost has a little hole that guides a root deep, 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 deep down into the core of the earth, where there is lava that's gonna burn and alchemize all those energies for you. I am here with you to tell you you are strong. You are divine. You have all the answers within you, and you know just what to do. If only you listen to your own self, your own impulses, your own energies and intuition. So let's come back to trusting that and clear anything, absolutely anything that is in the way of that. From the very root cause, through all directions of time, space, through all lifetimes, timelines, all dimensions, all realities, all universes, matrices, and beyond, through all, absolutely all of existence. May all the blockages to that be deleted, uncreated, destroyed, dissolved, resolved, healed, forgiven, and released for good, and replaced with the absolute inner knowing of the truly divine essence and being that you are, and the ability to trust yourself and your own inner guidance, intuition, inner impulses. You know what to do. Let's anchor that into every cell and atom within your body, and energy field and being, grounded into Sophia Gaia Mother Earth. And calling on the electric violet light to help clear and cleanse that from our bodies now. All of your bodies. The more you visualize and say yes to these intentions, the stronger it can happen for you. The more you invite these energies in. But you are always in control. So it is up to you to say yes or no to these energies. Or you have divine free will. And you have the power to choose in every single moment. Inalayete iyoto yokoto o wailalayeta la yete 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 tete o wa yeta kata o walalayete tete yelalayete yete yete tete u walalayete yeta yakata o. Hey. Cleansing, clearing any remnants with royal blue light, which is also the color of Archangel Michael. So if there are any cords to cut, any energies to heal surrounding this theme, let's do that now. Call it in, bring it in, invite it in now, if it feels aligned for you. Now inviting everyone to call in any sacred sites that they are aware of, or feel connected to in relation to the Rose lineage, the Christ lineage, Magdala line, from the Mary Magdalene cave near Marseille to the relics in Saint-Maximin-les-Beaunes, the sacred sites in the Camargue and Catha country, Montségur. If there are any other sites that you would like to bring in, feel free to type them into the chat to really call those energies in. I know there are also sites connected to the Rose lineage in Italy, in Spain, Paris, and of course Jerusalem, Egypt, Palestine, that whole Middle Eastern area, which needs support more than ever right now. Calling all those energies and all those names in. Albi, Lourdes, Perpignan, and I've got two in mind that I can't remember the name of, but just bringing the images or the feelings, the memories, connect to any sacred sites, as well as images, as well as the grid lines, connecting all of those into the forefront of your focus, of your awareness. Calling in all the energies that are impacting all those sacred sites, grid lines, lineages, as well as your own past lives and timelines. And bringing them all into a ball, gathered together in your awareness. And bringing those in to the urn in front of your feet now. Ooh. Including any energies that may still be stuck in your body, connected to any of these as well. And sometimes clear through burping, and if that happens for you, it's totally okay too. Especially around the heart space, any fears, any traumas, any memories, any fight, flight, freeze, paralysis connected to speaking our truth and being on our most authentic, divine essence path, being fully embodied and grounded into our purpose, our divine assignment, the reason that we came for. Anything that is blocking that, anything that is creating fear, anxiety, any traumas, past lives, lifetimes, timelines connected to that, through all directions of time and space, through all lifetimes, timelines, all of existence, all dimensions, realities, universes, matrices, and beyond, through everything you ever have been, are, or ever will be, through everything there ever was, is, or ever will be. May all of this be deleted, uncreated, destroyed, dissolved, resolved, healed, forgiven, and released for good through all directions of time and space, through all of existence. So be it, so be it, so be it. It is done, it is done, it is done. Aho, aho, aho. La 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 ya 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 wa ya tahaya ke yo to malayete ya la 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 ya ta ya ho la 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 ya ta ya ina la yete ha ya koto ina malayete ha ya na malaya. Being willing to release all those energies for good. Being willing to forgive both yourself and all the people, places, circumstances, and events that were ever involved. That is the only way we can really free ourselves from those past memories. So whatever is ready to go now, may it be so. Feel those energies disappear, clear, go either into the urn, into the earth, deep, deep down into that lava at the core. Or you may see it simply dissolve into thin air. And as you see all those energies leaving your essence, your being, the sacred sites, the grid lines, the lineages, let's start calling in your own divine sovereign source, soul essence, your divine Christ light, your high priest or high priestess Magdala, your divine genome, your helix DNA for thriving in this reality, in this body temple of yours, back into every single pore, cell, atom of your body, reclaiming your divinity fully into your body, to your essence, your being, and to your whole humanity. Reconnecting, integrating to maybe we can bring in Isabelle and Romain with a few other prayers that will help cleanse the space. If you'd like to share the screen and the prayers.
Yes.
3 times, and then we'll keep going with the clearing and grounding in the new earth frequencies.
It's the Lord's Amen.
Yes.
Do you hear us?
Oh, good. I'll just keep doing clearings at the same times if you just want to go through it.
Abunde Beshmaya, Tedash Beshmaya, Iltimal Kutan Moisiyama, Kanad Beshmaya,
Mariam, Mariam, Opadishtu Mariam, Wambara Shalom Mariam, Mariam Pebut Moran Amor, Opadishtu Mariam, Wambara Asya, Shalom Mariam, Mariam Pebut Moran Amor, Opadishtu Mariam, Wambara Asya.
Yes, 3 times. Thank you. We will revisit these at the end.
Yes.
For explanations too. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Inviting the vibrations of the prayers that have just been shared into your body and being to help cleanse. And if you feel you need extra assistance for the clearing, cleansing in your own body, in your own energy field, feel free to further call onto Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, the archangels, Yeshua, or any beings that you particularly feel connected to. I'm feeling Kuan Yin come in. She's a goddess of self-compassion. Okay, so I'm feeling guided to go into a little self-forgiveness and self-compassion exercise, especially around the heart area. I'm feeling a lot of tension around the heart and a lot of fears and anxieties. Thank you, Kuan Yin, for your presence and your guidance. You can see her weaving some golden light into the heart space, So invite that to happen consciously if you would like to receive this too. Reminding you that every step of every way you have the divine right and the divine free will to say yes or no to something. Receiving the golden light into the heart space. The soothing, nourishing energy. That's holding your heart and your inner child so incredibly tenderly. Okay, so let's take a moment to tune into our own heart space and see if there is anything our own heart or our own inner child would like to say. If there's anything that is specific to you that it needs, and see how we can soothe and calm any fears. We're just giving you a moment to tune in with your own heart space now, your inner child. And feel free to just ask it, what do you need? Is there something you'd like to share with me? I'm here for you. I love you. I'm here to be with you and welcome you on every level of your being. And as I said those words, I saw a tight rosebud in the center of my heart that with those words is starting to open up now. You are so loved. You are divine. I love every single aspect of you. You are free to be everything that you are. You are free to express yourself authentically, wholly, and fully. You are safe. I'm here for you. Mm. You're free to invite healing lights, electric violet light for cleansing, healing, golden and pink light for lush, nourishing, healing vibes. Oh. All the tension, all the tightness that might be in your heart space is only wanting to be fully seen, fully welcomed, and fully received. Mm. For all the tenderness and vulnerability in your heart. This may take some time to heal all the wounds of your inner child, but let's set some beautiful intentions together now for healing, for making time and honoring our own inner child, all his or her emotion. Inviting you to maybe commit to an ongoing practice of tuning in to your own sacred heart space, which contains your inner child, and simply tune in, listen, hold space for anything it has to say, wants to express, feel, be seen in, be acknowledged. And also bringing in some self-forgiveness for as much as we often feel hurt by other people's actions. We have a much harder time forgiving ourselves most of the time, especially forgiving ourselves for all the places where we abandoned ourselves, our own needs, stopped looking after what we truly need for ourselves, forgiving ourselves for anywhere we stopped speaking our truth, forgiving ourselves for all the places where we felt too scared, intimidated, wrong for being exactly as we are and for speaking our truth. All the places where we judged ourselves, especially when we were stepping out of the norm. Releasing cords and attachments to old stories, old beliefs, old timelines, lifetimes, old ways of being, old realities, people, places, circumstances, events that are not in our highest good. Let's bring in Archangel Michael now to cut through all of those cords and attachments with his sword of light and truth. Releasing any remnants. Allowing all those remnants to simply dissolve with blue light, white light, green light for healing, and pink and golden light for nourishing and replacing all those cords and attachments now. And anything else you may feel guided to bring in for yourself, feel free to call it in now. Feeling free to make any sounds, taking some deep breaths. If there's any singing, chanting, light language that wants to come through, releasing through verbs, through movements, shaking, all of it is welcome here. Feeling, cleansing, releasing, forgiving. Let's bring in an abundance of self-love and self-forgiveness. And allowing ourselves to be absolutely everything that we are, authentically, wholly, truly aligned to our highest source. Grounded in our humanity, in this divine sovereign human body, temple and being we get to live in. And grounded into Sophia, Gaia, Mother Earth. Connected through the roots coming out of your feet to the very, very core and heart of Mother Earth. Clearing, cleansing any remnants into the lava of the earth for it to be released, alchemized, cleansed out of your body, an energy field. Ay, la 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 ye to yoko mola yate ina na na ye la la ye te yoko to o la 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 ye ta la 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 ye yo. All right. The space feels clear enough to bring in the new intentions and the new energies and frequencies now. So inviting you now to take a moment to connect into heart space and any intuition guidance that may come through for you. And again, you're welcome to put those into the comments, to ground them in with your words. Any intentions, any clarity you have about what you would like to bring into this new, more empowered, sovereign, aligned, guided reality that we are here to create. The new earth frequencies, the golden age that we are ushering in. What does that look like for you? What are you willing to take steps on to create in your own life? in your own community and on this planet. So for you and the people around you. Tuning into this for a few minutes and moments while we visualize and tune into those intentions. Feel those intentions settle into every fiber of your being, every cell, every atom within your divine body, this temple that you get to live in. Receiving, 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 drinking in the nectar of these golden frequencies of the golden age. Feel them beaming through your entire being. The true essence of your divinity. The golden frequencies that are coming through. That are willing and ready to be anchored into this planet, into this earth. Mm. Mm. Much more can we receive those golden frequencies, the new earth energy, the golden light, our truest essence, to every cell, every pore, into all our meridians, all our organs, our bones, our blood vessels, our energy systems, our nervous system, lymphatic circulation system, every single aspect of our physical body as well as our energy body. This is about grounding them into this physical reality as well as our energy being. Yanamalayete yete yete ye yatayaka o atayata ha ya la 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 yete yako o. As you see your entire body, your entire physical and energetic body being filled with its golden light. See it go all the way down to your feet and into your roots, to go down, 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 deep down into Sophia Gaia, Mother Earth. And going all the way through all the rose lineage grid lines, as well as all the timelines of the Christ lineage, the Rose lineage, the Magdalene lineage, and any healing intended timelines and lifetimes and lineages. Sophia. See the golden age frequencies fill up the grid lines, the ley lines, the sacred earth grids being cleansed, cleared, and reconnected through these frequencies. And then filling all those sacred sites that we brought in at the beginning with this golden light as well. So that they may all come back to their original divine blueprint, to the original intentions for the sacred sites, the original prayers, the original frequencies of the Rose lineage, Christ lineage, Mother Magdalene lineage, and Sophia Gaia herself. All the way back to the womb of existence, the original seed of creation and blueprint for our divinity and DNA. Clearing, cleansing any last remnants that are ready to be cleared. Knowing you are always welcome to revisit this meditation if you feel there are deeper layers yet to be uncovered. And let's finish this meditation by really seeing, visualizing the earth's grid lines, ley lines, the sacred sites, including the pyramids in Egypt and the Atlantean, Lemurian pyramids I had come across under the ocean floor by the Bermuda Triangle. Reconnecting all the sacred sites connected to these lineages, the Rose lineage. And seeing the golden lights bursting, beaming through all those grid lines, all those sacred sites, all the sacred pyramids. Be it a cave, be it a pyramid, be it a church, any sacred site for devotion to our highest good, our most authentic, divine essence, our truest essence. seeing the whole planet surrounded by these golden frequencies traveling through the earth, through the grid lines, as well as in our own beings. Everyone will have had different visions for what we are calling in. For me personally, I saw this golden light just beaming expansively and abundantly through my whole body and being, my whole energy field. Well, that is true energetic freedom, or the truest expression of our highest and our whole self, divine, human, physical, all of it, integrated, balanced, embodied, wholly, fully, truly, into the here and now. In this divine sovereign human body temple, we get to be in and being, we get to be in the here and now. Anchored into the here and now, calling back any energies that may have been left, scattered, abandoned elsewhere, calling it all back into the here and now, grounding it into our sovereign human body, temple, and being, and grounded into Sophia, Gaia, Mother Earth, to the very core, into the grid lines and sacred sites. We are all connected through these ley lines to each other, to the sacred sites, and to the sacred, sacred, sacred rose, Christ-light, Magdala, Sophia lineages. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it. It is done. By the power of three, divine, sacred, perfect Trinity. So be it. It is done. Aho, aho, aho. Yeah, la la la, yeah, inviting you to move your feet, maybe even stomping them gently onto the earth to really ground these energies into your body, into the earth. Might want to do some shaking in your body because we've just brought in some really, really potent frequencies. So movement helps incorporate, integrate, loosen anything that might still be in the way out of, and integrating the new frequencies into our bodies, into the earth. Taking a few deep breaths, shaking those hands and feet. If you feel the need to, stand up, do some shoulder rolls. I won't, because then I won't be in camera anymore. But I'm shaking my legs already. Woo! Wow. Okay. I'm still integrating it all, but open and happy to hear what this was like for you guys. If you have anything to share, and maybe we can go after into the rosary still, but I feel for now we need to kind of move the energy if needed and do a little tune in first.
Absolutely perfect. Very, very powerful and sweet at the same time.
Yeah. Thanks to the Marys. Thank you, Mary Magdalene. Thank you, Mother Mary, Yeshua, Anna, Kuan Yin, and the archangels Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel.
Thank you, Kat.
Thank you. Thank you both for joining too. with the prayers especially. And we will still do the rosary if it's not too late for you guys, because I know it is getting late in France. But yeah, if there's anything you'd like to share, maybe also in terms of sacred sites. I don't know all the sacred sites, if there's any sacred sites or anything that may have come up during the meditation.
Yeah, well, I thought of Lourdes because we went to Lourdes not a long time ago. And yes, I really was in the cave, in Lourdes, in Les Saintes Maries de la Mer, the sites where I went actually, but also I concentrated on sending it. I mean, in all of them, yes. That was really beautiful, really, and really helpful, really cleansing. Yes, yes.
You felt the energies coming in.
Oh yes,
Amazing.
Okay.
amazing. Yes,
Very,
amazing.
very powerful.
Great. Love it.
Amazing.
It was really, it was full of light. Yes.
Yes. And for me, I thought about Stonehenge.
Mm.
It came up strongly, so it was also a place in the yes.
Nearby Avalon, I mean Glastonbury. Yes.
I can't believe I didn't think of them, but yes, the whole
I
Druid
always
lineage feels very connected to an Avalon, obviously.
I
Yeah.
also sent it to Avalon, yes, because we went there several times, and it's such a powerful place also. So yes.
Is this in the UK? I assume the Avalon that you mean?
It's in Glastonbury.
Yeah.
It's the historical Glastonbury. I mean, it's a very special story that
Someone recently shared with me that there's an Avalon in France.
oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
which I haven't looked up yet, but
I
that's
didn't.
why I
Maybe.
checked.
Yeah. Interesting.
I'll have to go back. That's someone else who's on the Rose lineage. She does a lot of channeling too, and she shared that in one of her videos. So maybe I should just ask her. I'll get back to you guys on that one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, it's a shame I didn't think of the Druids and Avalon thing, but that definitely feels connected. Actually, the live I did at Solstice, I was closer to I was further north in Australia, and there's a lake there that really, like, the energy of it reminds me of Avalon, and which is just the wildest thing because we're all the way in Australia. So I don't know how the two are connected, but I mentioned it to someone else and they're like, yeah, I've had that sense too. So grid
The
lines.
sacred, the waters. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Even though that is a man-made lake, but it used to be a very, well, still is a very sacred Aboriginal site. So where they used to have, like, every 2 years, a big gathering of the tribes, a Bunya festival. So yeah, but then they created a lake over it. And somehow it connects to Avalon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Waters are connected all over the planet.
Yeah, true. I had a question before with but I'm trying to remember. Oh, with the golden light. I recently channeled this message about Mother Magdala, and that's literally what it felt like. It felt like what we're bringing in. Maybe I should see if I've got, because I wrote it down what I channeled. I feel like I'm going to do that. So maybe I'll look for it while you guys are doing the rosary, and then I can finish with the Mother Magdala message.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's very much about bringing in these golden energies. And the way I see it is just like this such potent, powerful, expansive, like bursts of light, basically throughout the whole field, throughout our whole bodies, but throughout the whole planet. That's the reality we're going towards. Like that feels like that's what we're bringing in. So we're obviously a long way from it still now, but bit by bit, step by step, and as we do this healing work. So thank you so much for joining in.
Thank you. Thank you for your beautiful.
Thanks to you. Thank you. Thanks to you. Comment on dit merci à toi? Merci à toi. Thanks to you.
Thanks to you.
Yeah, thanks to you. Thanks to you. That was amazing.
It was.
It was amazing.
And so we are doing the rosary, right?
Yes. So if you'd like to do the rosary, so you can share the screen, and I'm gonna while you're doing that, setting that up, I'll just grab my notebook, which I think has the Mother Magdalene channeling in there. So yeah, I'll still be listening.
Right. We put it with the music. Let us know if it doesn't work through the voices. Okay. If the voices don't go through this.
Maybe if it's too loud, I'll just do like less music. Just so that way I don't have to speak through your thing. Actually, I'll mute myself and let you guys take it away with the rosary.
Thank you.
Sorry guys, I can't hear you at all, just the music.
All right. We'll cut it down.
Maybe if I put my little or turn it down.
So we will maybe just go without.
Okay.
I can put a little, it's not the same music obviously, but I can put the
yeah, please do.
No problem. Thank you, and sorry guys.
That's all right. We'll just start again.
All right.
Can you hear that?
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's
probably too far. No.
If you put it louder, does it work?
Maybe we'll do without.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it without, okay?
Okay. Yeah, we'll just be
in we'll go.
Sacred silence.
Yeah, in sacred silence. Let's go. Big breath. Abunde beshmaya. Nektedash shishmaya. Itemal kutane weis vianak. Aikenad veshmaya. Agbafara. Ablan lachma. Tesunkana niumana. Bash bukelan hawai. Aikenad fashnai shafnai lechavian. Ulatalan lemisiuna. Elatashan membish. Shalom lech Mariam.
Shalom lech Mariam.
Maria tebut moran amer. وكدش تو مريم وانبرخو فروداv هسه شلم لخ مريم تبوت مريم وكدش تو مريم وانبرخو فروداv هسه
شلم لخ مريم
تبوت مريم وكدش تو مريم وانبرخو فروداv هسه تبوت مران أمخ وكدشتو مريم وانبرخو فروداب هاخزر شلم لخ مريم مريم تبوت مران أمخ وكدشتو مريم وانبرخو فروداب هاخزر شلم لخ مريم مريم تبوت مران أمخ Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tibut Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tibut Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tibut Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tibut Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tibut Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tibut Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tibut Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Abunde Beshmaya, Niktidash Shishmaya, Timal Kutane Weisevyanak, Aikana de Beshmaya, Agbahara Ablan Lachma de Zunkana Niumana, Bashpukala Nachawai, Aikana de Fashnash Vachnaila Chavyan, Ulatalan Lemisyuna, Elatashan Membish. Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Abunde Beshmaya, Nektidash Shishmaya, Titemal Kutane Weisivyanak, Aikenad Beshmaya, Agbahara, Ablan Lachma Dezunkana Niumana, Bashbukala Nachawai, Aikenad Fashnaish Vachnaile Chavyan, Ulatalan Lemisyuna, Elatashan Membish, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Shlamlech Mariam, Mariat Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadushtu Mariam, Wambarahu Ferudab Harser, Abunde Beshmaya, Nektidash Shishmaya, Titemal Kutane Weisivyanak, Aikenad Beshmaya, Agbahara, Ablan Lachma, Dezunkana Niumana, Bashbukala Nachawai, Aikenad Fashnai Shvachnaile Chavyan, Ulatalan Lemisyuna, Elatashan membish. Shlamlech Mariam, Maria Tebuta Moran Omer, Okadush tu Mariam, Wambarahu Feroda Parser, Shlamlech Mariam, Maria Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadush tu Mariam, Wambarahu Feroda Parser, Shlamlech Mariam, Maria Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadush tu Mariam, Wambarahu Feroda Parser, Shlamlech Mariam, Maria Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadush tu Mariam, Wambarahu Feroda Parser, Shlamlech Mariam, Maria Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadush tu Mariam, Wambarahu Feroda Parser, Shlamlech Mariam, Maria Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadush tu Mariam, Wambarahu Feroda Parser, Shlamlech Mariam, Maria Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadush tu Mariam, Wambarahu Feroda Parser, Shlamlech Mariam, Maria Tebut Moran Amer, Okadush tu Mariam, Wambarahu Feroda Parser, Shlamlech Mariam, Maria Tebut Moran Amer, Okadush tu Mariam, Wambarahu Feroda Parser, Shlamlech Mariam, Maria Tebut Moran Amer, Okadush tu Mariam, Wambarahu Feroda Parser, Abund beshmaya nektidash shishmaya itimal kutane we sivyanak aikanad beshmaya agbahara ablan lachmat vizunkana niomana bashbukala nachawai aikanad vashnai shvachnai lachagen ulatalan limishuna elatashan membish Shlamlech Mariam, Maria Tebut Maran Amer, Okadush tu Mariam, Wambarahu Feroda Parser, Shlamlech Mariam, Maria Tebut Moran Amer, Okadush tu Mariam, Wambarahu Feroda Parser, Shlamlech Mariam, Maria Tebut Moran Amer, Okadush tu Mariam, Wambarahu Feroda Parser, Shlamlech Mariam, Maria Tebut Moran Amer, Okadush tu Mariam, Wambarahu Feroda Parser, Shlamlech Mariam, Maria Tebuta Moran Amen. Okadush tu Mariam, Wambarahu Feroda Parser, Shlamlech Mariam, Maria Tebuta Moran Amer. Okadush tu Mariam, Wambarahu Feroda Parser, Shlamlech Mariam, Maria Tebuta Moran Amer. Okadush tu Mariam, Wambarahu Feroda Parser, Shlamlech Mariam, Maria Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadush tu Mariam, Wambarahu Feroda Parser, Shlamlech Mariam, Maria Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadush tu Mariam, Wambarahu Feroda Parser, Shlamlech Mariam, Maria Tebuta Moran Amer, Okadush tu Mariam, Wambarahu Feroda Parser. Amen. Amen. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. So beautiful. Would you like to share just a couple of words about what this rosary is about?
Well, it's an offering to Mary Magdalene and to the light beings of the Christ lineage and to the light. Actually, it's a very powerful ritual. Very, very powerful, actually. It's life-changing. It's really, it's bringing the light into your body. It's like you're incarnating the light somehow when you say it. When the words are coming through your mouth, the vibrations are so high light. They are so, sorry, my English is not really perfect, but there is no word to explain. I mean, it's a light language. In Aramaic, it's just very powerful. It's a light language, actually, Aramaic. So it's really, really powerful in your life when you do it every day. It really can help you to hold the light more and more.
Yes.
Yeah.
To connect to it. Absolutely.
Yes,
And
and it's
that's
a very
just so,
powerful of the
sorry.
divine. Yeah.
I missed the last bit. I was just going to say it's so perfect with what we did today, but yeah, what was the last bit you said?
The last bit she asked, what did you say?
The last bit I just missed.
The last bit?
La dernière partie.
Oh, it's a very powerful expression of the divine feminine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very powerful way to bring it on earth, to bring it down on earth, these light codes, actually. Yes. Mm.
So it's exactly what this whole call was about. So it's just such a
Yes.
beautiful of like rounding it off. So perfect. Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will just finish with this little channeling I had about Mother Magdala. Before I'll stop the streaming right after, but before I go into reading this little paragraph, I just wanted to take a moment to thank, first of all, both of you guys for being on this call with me. It's such a pleasure and honor, and I love that you're bringing in the Aramaic, and it's so aligned, but it's slightly different pieces that I don't have. So I love that. And it's just such a pleasure to connect with you two anyway. And thank you, thank you, thank you to anyone who joins in this work, on this live, but also just in life. I'm so grateful to all the people that are doing this work, because it's like that saying, there's not one drop of the ocean that makes the ocean. It's all of us together that create the change. And so every single one of us that does this work makes a difference, and it matters so much. So thank you, thank you, thank you to those who have joined, to those who will ever join on a replay. So much love and gratitude to all of us that are doing this work. So deep moment of gratitude. All right, so this is a little channeling I had about Mother Magdala, and she came through so unexpectedly back in May. It was a real surprise. I was like, whoa, I didn't know that was a Mother Magdala, but okay. Like super strong.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'd never heard of there being like a Mother Magdala, but yeah. So this was channeled just a few weeks ago, actually, on the 28th of October. So yeah, literally not even 2 weeks ago. 13 days ago, the number of the divine.
Wow.
Divine feminine, I should say, but maybe also the divine as a general. All right. And this came through Mary Magdalene, actually. This was the message. Mother Magdala is the high matriarch for all of those working for the highest light to reach sanctity, clear empowerment, and sovereignty within ourselves. She was designed to guide us back home to our purest essence and being, especially when we've been far from home. That is why there is such a strong resurgence of the Magdalene lines now, to help us all out of the darkness that has been present in this world. We are all assisting the cleansing process to release that which no longer serves the world, to create a more empowered, divinity imbued and inspired reality, a heaven on earth that is so alive with love and faith and lit up with the beauty of this world, shining in full bloom, and with the delight of beauty, love, light, the fulfillment of our dreams, and filled with such high frequencies that the world is singing with the exquisite notes of divinity, beaming through all of reality. A shining abundance of divinity through all of reality. That is true abundance.
Oh, how beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Aho, aho,
Thank you.
aho.